Welcome engineers to Racing problem. Today's problem is getting through the Monaco Grand Prix for the driver career. And racing points in at Monaco. Just ordering a new gearbox and making sure that we will have the right engine components for the practice session that is coming up. And here we go with an interview from Claire. Oh, I'd be lucky to go to Mercedes. I mean, yeah, I've kind of already planned out my 3 seasons. I've decided I'm now doing 3, not 4. But yeah, I've already planned them out. Yeah, it's not the best track. Ignore the fact that I'm going to be on controller all weekend for this. And here we are, just getting some more resource points, getting 1,000 now, and should be able to see how many I have in the top right hand corner now as we go into the workstation now. Yep, you can just see that it says 1,000 there, but we're going to have to go straight to qualifying pretty much. And yeah, hopefully we do well when we go to qualifying, but first of all, gonna make sure that all the AI is correct. Why was it on 80? Because it was controller, so I've decided that I'm changing that. But anyway, just gonna have to live with the 80 AI and 94 AI. Sorry about all the mistakes I will make. Hopefully we can stay ahead of Lando after beating him in the Spanish Grand Prix. If you have seen that, got him just on the final lap, which is brilliant. But we're going to get a durability upgrade on the turbocharger, I believe that was, or it was one of the MGUs. It was on the turbocharger actually, so now we've just got to make sure that we have the least worn engine of them all, and then it'll go to the most worn for Baku practice. And yeah, hopefully this way we won't run out of engine components by the end of the season, but we never know. I mean, they'll have the freshest ones throughout the entire season, so that will be good. But hopefully we can do well in Monaco, as it's not one of my strong circuits. If you watched my team that came out just last night, or yesterday morning. No, it was last night. Okay. Yeah, 3 came out yesterday because I forgot to upload on Tuesday and Wednesday. But we're going to go to qualifying now, and it's for the Monaco Grand Prix, so let's go. Here we are, going to go straight into our first lap as Esteban Ocon sets at 13.2, and then Carlos Sainz sets at 13.1, and then Leclerc beats both of them by setting 11.2. But we're going to go across the line, not going to get a 13, we're going to get 14.01. Hopefully we can improve that as we get front wing damage. What the hell is going on with that guy? Tyres in that shaking. But yeah, as we also go on to our next lap, something's gone on with Esteban Ocon. What happened in then? If I'll get the camera correct, which I didn't. He just stops, okay. So we're going to go to the end of that lap as we get some more front wing damage. As we are going to go 6 stumps up at the moment. Make that 5. And then down to 4, 3, 2. We're losing a lot of time. and we're 4/10 off Kvyat's time of a 1:13.3. But now we're going to go on board with our final lap as somehow set an 13. Oh, that was a 13.8. Okay. Go through turn 1, going down to 3rd gear now. Very nice. Going through to turn 3. As you'll notice, I've changed the camera settings, which may be still changed for Baku. But 2/10 up, going into the end of the final sector, 1/10 up now. As we're going through into the second hairpin now. As we've just glitched a little bit twice, so 2 flashbacks there. Going through the whatever corner now, turn 8, and now we're going to turn 9. High speed corner through the tunnel into the chicane now. Can we get through it nicely? Yes, we do. 10th up, we're losing that time now as we go into the second chicane, the swimming pool chicane, as I cut out a massive bit. Oh my god, I am so sorry. Wow. How did that happen? I am a donkey. As we're going to go across the line now, going 6/10 up. Can we get improved? Yes, we can. But where's it going to be? On the grid, it is going to... glitch? Must be, because I thought that lap would have been brilliant. But I guess it won't. So we'll just have to live with that. But anyway, you can't always have everything go our way. As just adjusted my mic just a little bit as we are down in P20. But I'm gonna go through now as Lando's beating us because of that, which is very annoying. But we're still ahead, which is quite nice with how many other races to go. 4 races, I believe, as we accidentally skipped the question and interview in end of Vietnam, I believe. Emma moaning at us. Don't think we can get a good result still. 400 resource points, so we can't get anything. Overall wear of 2%, which is quite nice. We're not going to get a penalty again this time. I mean, it would have made sense to do a penalty now. But here we are with the commentators now at the Monaco Grand Prix. Let's go.
Formula One returns to Monte Carlo once again today, home to the world-famous Monte Carlo Casino, first opened in 1863.
Opened in 1863, not 1963. Okay, I keep getting that confused.
There's no greater an occasion, no more valuable a win than the Monaco Grand Prix. The prestigious Circuit de Monaco then. It's not all that dissimilar today to the layout that made its debut almost a century ago. It's 2 miles and 19 corners through the streets of
It'll be
Monte Carlo.
100 years old in 9
the
years.
Average lap speed of around 93
wow.
miles per hour is the lowest of the season. The tiny margins for error make it the natural habitat
I like talking
of
for
the
some
safety
reason.
car.
Don't know why.
And I'm joined once again by Anthony Davidson to bring you the lowdown for today's race. Let's talk about the Engineer. They're starting towards the back of the field today in a car that is fast, so they'll be disappointed, won't they?
It's not a nice feeling, I promise you. They've got a quick car underneath them, but they've got onto the grid today and they need a pair of binoculars to see the start line.
Hey, I don't need a pair of binoculars, that's a bit mean. How dare you?
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race.
I mean, it's
Max
true, but
Verstappen
still
put in
mean.
a fantastic lap yesterday, and he starts from pole position. And Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Leclerc, Vettel, Daniel Ricciardo, and Hamilton, Albon, Norris, Sainz, and Sergio Perez, Ocon, Magnussen, Roman Grosjean, and Gasly, Raikkonen, Giovinazzi, George Russell, and Daniel Kvyat, Latifi, and the Engineer. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
Hopefully we can get a good result with our controller that I am on just for this Grand Prix, annoyingly. But we're making sure that we have the correct strategy, unlike a Spanish Grand Prix of my team, which was very annoying. But we're going to get ready for 5 lights now, and they are actually on the screen now. But hey, get ready for 5 lights now, and it's lights out and away we go. Latifi gets a monstrous start, and then Kvyat closes him off very quickly. We're just going to hold back into turn 1. Maybe go down the inside, switch back on Latifi and Kvyat, but no, we did get a good enough stop. Launch out that corner as we go through turn 2 now. Give Kvyat just a little bit too much room, and he gets past as we get a warning for contact with him. Oh, how fun. I'm going to have to make a pit stop at the end of this lap then. Get past Kvyat on the inside, and then we get past Latifi on the outside of them 2 corners. It's now. We just... whatever we are doing is holding the them 2 up now, which is a little bit annoying for them too, but we've overfueled the car, I've just realised now, as we get a little bit more front wing damage and a little bit more, so I've decided that there's no point holding them up anymore because I'll hold them up way too much in that next part, so I've just let them go, and I've just got to coast through these corners now, make sure I don't make a too big of a mistake. As wow, ooh, okay. As there goes my front wing, we have to cut the corner, which is a little bit annoying. But we're going to come into the pits now, after the end of that lap, as we lose the fear because of hitting the barrier, which is one annoying thing about Monaco, because the barriers are so close, like I said, in my team. And yeah, it's a bit hard to avoid them sometimes. Like I showed you with those front wing damages. I mean, some of them were off the back of another car, but shush. As we're going to come out pit lane now, as Max Verstappen is now at the exit of the Nouvelle Chicane. We're going to go through turn 1 now, and then we're just going to lose our rear end just a little bit, but we're going to go to the hairpin where Verstappen and then Bottas sets the fastest lap. We went 13.6. We would be back at the grid for like 30 seconds. Set at 1:21.1, that's 1:21.6, so hopefully we can make a better lap this lap. As we go to further later on the lap. Well, surprise. Yeah, that's a bit annoying, but we set green sectors all the way around. Ah, that's a bit... oh no. Why did I do that? Why did I flash back in the first place? Oh well. Here we are. Welcome back to Rascas. So it's set green sectors all the way through the lap, so we don't need to come into the pits to change our front wing as we lose the rear that lap, and we've lost a second to Kvyat, which is a little bit annoying. As Latifi stayed ahead of Kvyat, which is a bit surprising, but we've kept our green sectors. As we've just made a little bit more contact with the wall, as Jeff wants to change the strategy. What does he want to change it to? Pit lap 4 now for mediums again. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to come into pit as I spin round so much that it has to reset me to pit lane. That is a bit funny. But what isn't funny is the fact that we could possibly be lapped now, which we are going to be, as they are in Rascas. I am probably saying the wrong names. As we go now for 8.5 second pit stop, which is a little bit annoying considering I've seen people have 1.9 and just forget the fact that I've got... how far? Oh my god. It's a bit funny at this point. But we're going to go through whatever corner this is, make a little bit more front wing damage. Oh. That was not planned. Okay. Yep, just clip the outside, clip the inside, clip the outside. Oof. And we caused a safety car because of it. Wow. I mean, it is Monaco, so what do I expect? What did I expect? Yeah. Oh, there comes Ferrari into the pit lane, almost running me. I swear they would have run over them people. Oh, Scott Barrier is
Yes,
person taking
another
the photo.
historic win under their belts. Well done to the team at Mercedes. Anthony, tell me, what was it that helped them achieve this success?
Without a doubt, the safety car changed everything today. The key to their success was keeping calm and reacting to the situation quickly. We've seen teams in the past throw away wins because they were too hesitant, but here they were decisive, and that's allowed them to take the advantage.
The last just showing off Perez.
Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them
Getting
up on that
points for
podium
also
once
winning
again.
the race. Cheat. In my opinion, because I crashed out, no one should get points. Yeah, sometimes I think the world revolves around me, which it doesn't, and I need to learn that if I crash, not to flashback about 10,000 times, which I have been doing in my team, if you haven't noticed already. But season 2, I will make sure that I do no more flashbacks, unless I, if it's for me. If it's not for me, example my teammate, and yeah, I'll do it. But otherwise, Bottas will keep winning, and Perez will keep getting points. I mean, he's got on for points anyway. But that doesn't really matter. He's now how many of the points are ahead of us? 6th in the Constructors' Championship with the 4th fastest car. That tells you how bad I am.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes
it doesn't matter because we've got Britain next, Britain soon. So yeah, I quite like Britain. So hopefully we can do better there. But until next time, we've got some questions from Claire. At least you noticed it was bad luck for me. I mean, yeah, his car was performing better today.
It wasn't the cleanest race today, was it?
I mean, yeah, it weren't the cleanest race, but I'm not going to say anything because none of us wanted to back down.
How do you feel the competition is for you this season?
Drivers are at the best. I mean, they have to be. We have to be. Otherwise, they're not in. They can't.
Well,
they shouldn't be in the sport. But oh wow, that's just showing off, Lando. Why couldn't you just slow it down, like retire or something? Now I've got 5 races to make up for it. How dare you? Oh well. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I see durability 1 comes in, which is quite nice. And as there's no highlights, I'm going to say my goodbyes now. And I'll let you watch all this. And yeah, hopefully we do better next time. But comment your thoughts. And yeah. Comment your thoughts, like, subscribe, and all that lot. Share your friends because friends have common interest. And until next time, I will stop hitting the barriers. I'll practice stop hitting the barriers. Goodbye.